It's a rather special day for the entire community of the University of the Free State. Special in the sense that it is an opportunity that does not come by very regularly. And this evening, or in the early part of this evening, I'd like to present to you a consummate scholar and a gentleman of note. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Professor Francis Petersen.
But I would like to say a few words about the gown that Professor Petersen will be wearing. The Free State has a long-standing friendship with neighboring Lesotho and the Basotho nation. For this reason, the university decided to weave together our and the Basotho traditions of wear when we redesigned the main procession gowns. The gowns are inspired by the traditional Basotho blanket, the Sianamarena. The different patterns of the Sianamarena indicate the status one holds in the Basotho nation or reflect the occasion being celebrated. The pattern in the Vice-Chancellor gown is the Sianamarena design used exclusively for the king and the chiefs, which means to swear by the king. These blankets has been the highest status amongst all the Basotho blankets. Professor Petersen made the symbolism of this gown be a source of inspiration during the day.
I'm deeply grateful to the Senate and the Council of the University of the Free State for the confidence you have placed in me by appointing me as the 14th Rector and Vice-Chancellor in the 113 years of history of the University of the Free State. I can only say that I will devote every fiber of my being over the next 5 years to this great university and its importance to the city of Bloemfontein, the Free State province, the country, and the continent. And most importantly, we must work together to infuse each campus with the values that we have identified as essential if we are to make our mark as a united University of the Free State: academic excellence, diversity and inclusivity, and innovation. In conclusion, Mr. Chancellor, the University of the Free State is not a perfect university. However, I know that it is a profoundly important institution, one that has the potential to make an immeasurable positive contribution to the lives of people of the province, the country, and far beyond. I pledge to do my utmost on behalf of this university, in honor of its past, in celebration of the present, and especially in anticipation of the future. I do so mindful of Michelangelo's foresight in noting that the greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that is too low and we reach it. I challenge us to dream big and to do big. It will not always be easy, but it will be rewarding and sometimes even maybe fun. The university deserves not less than my very best effort, and I'm willing to give it my utmost. Thank you.
When a Vice-Chancellor arrives at a university, he or she steps into a river, sometimes flowing calmly and sometimes flowing turbulently. He or she produces ripples around his or her legs, and that impact on the university society more generally, on the economy, and so on. When he or she steps out of the river continues to flow. May I, on behalf of all 26 universities and on behalf of Universities SA, encourage you, Professor Petersen, to make the largest possible ripples. Thank you.